Here she is at the 2022 Forbes Power Women's Summit.
On a set, I knew that they just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say. But I also knew that that wasn't fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative, whether that be in the writing, in the costume design, in creating the character. And sometimes I had directors or producers or writers who would welcome that and invite that once they saw that I was able to offer that. And sometimes I would have people who really resented that because they were like, we just hired you to be an actor. Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled. So I think that for them, sometimes that might have felt like a rug pull because you're like, you're trying to assert yourself into something that we didn't hire you to do.
So she's a serial fraudster. That's called fraud. When you pretend you want to do the one thing and you'll do the thing they're hiring you for, but all along you have secret plans to do something very, very different that's above your pay grade. And she finally bumped into someone who was weak enough and not famous enough to stop her, right? This Justin Baldoni, most people had never even heard of him. He'd been in one series. He certainly wasn't at Ryan Reynolds level fame, never mind Blake Lively. And she bullied him into giving her the movie where she did her own cut. They released the cut of the movie. He didn't even get to see it. He was the director of the film, the producer of the film, the guy who got the rights to the film, the one who's supposed to be in control. He didn't even get to see it. He was in the basement at his own movie premiere. And then she had the nerve, because she had 2 minutes of bad publicity when the film hit, to come out and try to blame it all on him. None of it was just due to the fact that she seems like a rather shitty person.
This is an age-old story. A woman speaks up with concrete evidence of SH and retaliation, and the abuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim. This is what experts call DARVO, deny, attack, reverse, victim, offender. Blake Lively's just going to deny, avoid, ignore. She's going to act like all the things that Justin pointed out that are very valid are just, abuser playbook tactics.
A childhood instructor of Ryan Reynolds contacted me. And initially, I wasn't planning to disclose it, but now I must, as it's incredibly fascinating and engaging for those intrigued by the dynamics of this duo. They're quite the millennial pair. He's not typically seen in superhero flicks, especially male-led ones, yet he transforms them. I'm his sole friend, so their bond is genuine. Ryan Reynolds, the master of wit, has finally encountered his equal, and surprisingly, it's not Hugh Jackman this instance, but his spouse Blake Lively. The same Blake who balances a Hollywood career, multiple kids, and a lifestyle brand, all while making Ryan seem like a confused dad in their ongoing Instagram banter. However, this instance, she may have pushed it too far. All right, so it took me 9 hours to comprehend the entire Justin Baldoni lawsuit. I'd be deceiving you if I said examining this meticulously and focusing solely on the facts didn't alter my perspective entirely on the matter. Hence, I'll highlight the crucial points I discovered, as I believe I've uncovered details others haven't discussed. Candace Owens shared on her story that a source claims Ryan Reynolds is the issue. She mentioned the tip came from someone allegedly working on set, stating recently, everyone is criticizing Blake Lively, but apparently, Ryan is the true culprit. The dispute between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has escalated into a full-blown legal battle, with both stars suing each other over a complex web of claims surrounding their collaboration on the 2024 film It Ends With Us. Lively, known for her roles in Gossip Girl and A Simple Favor, alleges that Baldoni, the film's director, attempted to ruin her career through a defamation campaign after she raised allegations of harassment and a hostile work environment against him. Conversely, Baldoni claims Lively overstepped by controlling the production and threatening to withhold promotion unless her demands were met. He also argues she falsely portrayed their professional relationship, tarnishing his reputation. While Lively is suing Baldoni for harassment, retaliation, and invasion of privacy. Baldoni is countering with defamation and extortion, claiming Lively made false allegations and used them to force compliance with her demands. Reportedly, the internet blames her for Ryan's cancellation, as social media often associates guilt by proximity. Did Ryan actually do something wrong? No, but that rarely stops people from labeling a celebrity problematic. Your wife posted on Instagram last week, mentioning she left the kids for the first time. She looked happy, and so did you, managing 4 kids alone. How was that experience? Well, as a single dad, it's challenging, like a Marie McIntyre song. Just doing it for them, I took them to the park and joked that mommy left when they were young. Surprisingly, you get lots of attention that way. Yeah, we had a good time and no one died, which was nice. With 4 kids, it's chaotic. You constantly surrender. We were thrilled when our 4th was born, ensuring someone always had strep throat. True, there's always someone sick. Now, is Ryan genuinely panicking? For someone who handles PR crises, with humor, his version of panic might just be another witty tweet. However, this time, humor may not suffice. Let's analyze the situation. Someone alleges trouble started when Ryan Reynolds visited the set one day and reviewed the dailies, an industry term for the day's footage. He also examined the script, and something allegedly upset him. This person claims production assistants overheard Ryan and Blake arguing in her trailer. Ryan began frequenting the set regularly, acting like her chaperone, and started inserting himself into production, including writing lines. Then, it's alleged in their lawsuits that Ryan and Blake, possibly due to his anger, began changing lines and scenes. There's also the claim that Ryan mocked Justin Baldoni's character in his movie. Justin's lawsuit mentions this, but correct me if I'm wrong. Additionally, Ryan allegedly presented WME, Hollywood's biggest talent agency, with an ultimatum. So, what did Blake Lively do to supposedly get Ryan Reynolds canceled? It depends on who you ask. Some say she made an offhand remark that didn't sit well with the internet. Others point to an old social media post that seemed harmless at the time, but is now considered problematic. There's also the possibility she was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the internet needed a new target. Either way, social media overreacted, and because Ryan is married to Blake, he's automatically guilty by association. That's how online outrage works. Blake Lively accuses Justin Baldoni of harassment, followed by a PR campaign to cover his actions. In an article titled, "We Can Bury Anyone," Blake Lively shared her story, and the world supported her for taking down a predator. Justin Baldoni and his lawyer launched a counterattack, suing the New York Times, claiming the article was paid for by Ryan Reynolds as part of a scheme planned by Blake and Ryan to take down Justin. It's common knowledge that media can be biased, but this will be tough as the New York Times has never lost a lawsuit. However, new information suggests Blake and Ryan colluded with the New York Times for months. Ryan, being himself, likely joked about it, as he's known for roasting himself and others. He even has a published book, essentially an art book about his movies, with interviews and exclusive artwork. I'm scared to read what Ryan said about his character, but I'll share the exact quotation. This time, the internet didn't laugh. Instead, people started digging up past controversies like their 2012 plantation wedding, which they've apologized for multiple times. Others analyzed every joke Ryan made about Blake as if humor was now a crime. The classic outrage accusation surfaced. He's performatively woke, but still part of the problem. In a recent video, the judge overseeing their federal case ruled on Blake Lively's request for additional protection. She wanted an attorney's eyes-only designation, and the judge granted it. A spokesperson for Justin Baldoni's team stated, "Today, the court rejected the opposing party's objections and entered the protections needed to ensure the free flow of discovery material without any risk of witness intimidation or harm to individual security." With this order, Blake Lively will proceed with the discovery process to gather more evidence for her claims. Just like that, Ryan Reynolds' name trended again. Usually, Ryan and Blake turn internet drama into memes, but not this time. Blake remained silent, no playful Instagram posts or sarcastic captions, which made things worse. People speculated that either Blake was in trouble and Ryan was taking the fall, or Blake was letting Ryan take the heat while she enjoyed her coffee. Regarding his separation from Blake Lively, when they first communicated, Ryan Reynolds and Justin Baldoni exchanged texts. Justin was very complimentary, saying he was nervous to text Ryan and praised both Ryan and Blake. He mentioned Blake sent a sweet message to his wife. Ryan then replied, apologizing for the delay due to writing, and mentioned his sick kids. He praised Blake, saying she passes on many films and filmmakers, but having her in your corner is invaluable. Ryan was in a tough spot. Defending Blake could be seen as mansplaining, staying silent as cowardly, and joking about it had already backfired. So Ryan did what he does best. He distracted the internet, possibly announcing a new movie or posting something humorous. He then asked Justin Baldoni to change production dates because he couldn't be apart from Blake for too long. He mentioned trying to address the issue but couldn't due to Deadpool and Wolverine's set schedule. He ended the message with a humorous remark about tattooing Justin's line producer's face on his perineum if they could start earlier. Ryan was never truly canceled because he's too likable. People wanted to be mad at him but didn't want to lose their favorite funny guy. The internet tried to cancel him, but memes about his charm persisted. While Twitter was busy canceling him, the rest of the internet was making memes about how he's too charming to be canceled. If my account disappears, it's because of Ryan Reynolds. His team is likely watching this video, and if they take down my account, everyone will know it was them. I'll expose the truth on YouTube if needed. If favorable information about Blake Lively surfaces, I'll cover it honestly and fairly. Yesterday, Ryan Reynolds was canceled. Today, it's another celebrity drama. The internet has a short attention span, and Ryan knows it. Did Blake really get Ryan canceled? Not even close. He got a temporary slap on the wrist from Twitter, but he'll joke about it in his next interview. And people will love it. That's the thing about being Ryan Reynolds. You can be canceled today and be Hollywood's golden boy tomorrow because people don't actually want to see him go. They just want a little drama, chaos, and maybe a sarcastic comment from the man himself. The ongoing saga between Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni has captivated the public's attention, highlighting the complexities of celebrity, dynamics, and the power of social media in shaping public perception. As the legal battle unfolds, fans and critics alike are eagerly awaiting the next twist in this high-stakes drama. The situation serves as a reminder of the scrutiny celebrities face and the delicate balance they must maintain between their public and private lives. Moreover, the controversy has sparked conversations about the role of humor in public discourse and the fine line between playful banter and offensive content. As Ryan Reynolds continues to navigate these challenges with his signature wit and charm, the world watches in anticipation of his next move. Whether he chooses to address the situation head-on or continue to deflect with humor, one thing is certain: Ryan Reynolds remains a beloved figure in Hollywood, and his ability to captivate audiences with his unique brand of comedy is unmatched. In C, the ever-evolving landscape of celebrity culture, the story of Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni serves as a fascinating case study in the power of public perception and the enduring appeal of humor in the face of adversity. As the drama continues to unfold, fans can expect more twists, turns, and of course, plenty of laughs along the way.